Good evening, everybody. It is June 15th, 2023, Thursday. It is 11:28 at night. Okay, this is going to be about the verses that have to do with the sun. And the sun, there will be a time when the sun doesn't shine. Okay. So, this is out of the Joyce Meyer Amplified Version. Okay, so it starts in Isaiah 13. Okay, Isaiah 13:10. For the stars of the heavens and their constellations will not give their light. The sun will be darkened at its rising, and the moon will not shed its light. Okay, and just in case this has anything, I read it in Isaiah 38:8. Behold, I will turn the shadow, denoting the time of day, on the steps or degrees, which has gone down on the steps or sundial of Ahaz, backward 10 steps or degrees, and the sunlight turned back 10 steps on the steps on which it had gone down. Okay. And Jeremiah 31. Jeremiah 31:35. Oh, let's flip right to it. Thus says the Lord, who gives the sun for a light by day and the fixed order of the moon and of the stars for a light by night, who stirs up the seas roaring billows, or stills the waves when they roar. The Lord of hosts is his name. Ezekiel 32:7. And when I have extinguished you, I will cover the heavens of Egypt and make their stars dark. I will cover the sun with a cloud, and the moon shall not give her light. Joel 2:31. The sun shall be turned to darkness and the moon to blood before the great and terrible day of the Lord comes. And then there's verses that go with that in this Bible. It's Isaiah 13:6, Isaiah 9-11, 24, chapter 24. Hold on a second. This is going to be okay. Isaiah 24 verses 21-23. Ezekiel chapter 32 verses 7-10. Matthew 24:29. and 30, Revelation 6, chapter 6, verses 12 through 17. Okay. And let's see. Micah 3:6. Wasn't there a Jonah one? I forgot. Yeah, Jonah 4:8. Let's see. When the sun arose, God prepared a sultry east wind, and the sun beat upon the head of Jonah so that he fainted and wished in himself to die, and said, "It is better for me to die than to live." Okay, no, that's not right. Okay. Okay, Micah 3:6. Therefore it shall be night to you, so that you shall have no vision. Yes, it shall be dark to you without divination, and the sun shall go down over the false prophets, and the day shall be black over them. Okay. Matthew 24:29. Immediately after the tribulation of those days, the sun will be darkened, and the moon will not shed its light, and the stars will fall from the sky, and the powers of the heavens will be shaken. And the verses that go with that are Isaiah chapter 13, verses 10, Isaiah chapter 34, verse 4, Joel 2, chapter 2, verse 10, verse 11, Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 15. Okay, where am I? Okay, Mark 13:24. Mark 13:24. But in those days, after the affliction and oppression and distress of that tribulation, the sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light. The verse that goes with that is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 10. Okay. Luke 23:45. Well, the sun's light faded or was darkened, and the curtain, there's something that goes with that, of the Holy of Holies, of the temple was torn in two. And the verse that goes with that is Exodus chapter 26, verses 31 through 35. Okay, I was just watching a video I was looking up the temple and stuff like that. Well, the people in Israel consider the Temple Mount. Okay, this is a long time ago. Years and years and years and years and years ago. I forgot how many years ago it was. I had a vision of, I didn't know what it was, but it's evidently the Temple Mount. It's that dome, that gold dome thing, and it has those balls sticking up out of the top of it. Well, evidently that's the Temple Mount, and I didn't know what it was. Because I haven't ever been to Israel or anything like that, but I know somebody who has been to Israel, but so anyway, I was watching the video about the Temple Mount because I was just wondering when the temple was going to be built. See, there was a temple, and then there wasn't a temple, and then there was a temple, and there wasn't a temple. I think they've built the temple like twice already, and this would be the third temple. I think that's why it's called the third temple, because I think it was built before, so I was watching a video. Well, anyway, they consider that the Holy of Holies. So yeah, I learned that whenever I watched that video. Okay. Okay. Acts 2, chapter 2, verse 20. Acts The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the obvious day of the Lord comes, that great and notable and conspicuous and renowned day. Acts 13:11. And now behold, the hand of the Lord is upon you, and you will be blind, so blind that you will be unable to see the sun for a time. Instantly there fell upon him a mist and a darkness, and he groped about, seeing persons who would lead him by the hand. Oh, I forgot. I had a dream a long time ago or something, and it had to do with a mist or a fog. I know I've had a dream about a fog, but I think it had to do with like a mist or a fog, and it had something to do with a church that Judy Jacobs went to, and I think it was called like the Latter Rain Church or something. I have it in my other YouTube videos, my first YouTube videos, I think. Yeah, okay. Okay, so the next verse is Revelation 6:12. Okay, so Revelation 6:12. And when the Lamb broke open the sixth seal, I looked, and there was a great earthquake, and the sun grew black as sackcloth of hair. The full disk of the moon became like blood. the blood moon. Okay, the verse that goes with that is Joel chapter 2, verses 10 and 31. Okay, Revelation 7:16. They shall hunger no more, neither thirst any more, neither shall the sun smite them, nor any scorching heat. And the verses that go with that are Isaiah 49, chapter 49, verse 10, and Psalms 121, verse 6. Okay. And Revelation 8:12. Then the fourth angel blew his trumpet. Oh, there's trumpet again. And the third of the sun was smitten, and a third of the moon, and a third of the stars, so that the light of a third of them was darkened, and a third of the daylight itself was withdrawn. And likewise, a third of the light of the night was kept from shining. Okay. And the last verse, 9:2. Chapter 9, verse 2. He opened the long shaft of the abyss, the bottomless pit, and smoke like the smoke of a huge furnace puffed out of the long shaft, so that the sun and the atmosphere were darkened by the smoke from the long shaft. Genesis chapter 19, verse 28. Exodus chapter 19, verse 18, and Joel chapter 2, verse 10. Okay, so that is all for this video. If you like this content, like this video, or comment below. Thank you very much, and thank you for watching.